Welcome, welcome community. Shalom Adu, peace and love, blessings to all you guys tuning in. And today we're going to be going over the weekly review for the weekly trades, the weekly trade videos of 831. Um, as you know, the week is coming to a close, and actually we're upon a new week, September 7th, right? The week of 9/7. That'll be the new weekly videos coming out. But as for right now, guys, we are going to be doing a weekly review on the week of 831 trades and the trade setups. And right, it was a very interesting week, right? We had a lot of levels hit, right? As you guys can see, we're looking at Bitcoin right now, and we're currently at one of our levels that we had marked up for 2 weeks now, right? So we had a lot of levels hit on this week, and we can expect the next few weeks, next week, right, to give us a lot of moves that we like to see, right? A lot of the moves that we've been planning for about 2 to 3 weeks now. So this is very key. Um, I highly suggest you guys watch this weekly review, tune in, and watch the coming out videos for the week of 9/7 because it's only going to get more and more accurate, guys. Everything that we've been waiting for essentially happened last week, and it took some time for everything to play out. But now here we are, and I'm here to bring you the review, right? So if you guys, I'm gonna go over each slide quickly, right? Each little review, little quickly, and then once we get into the 9/7 weekly videos, tune into that, and we'll get into more details with each and every market that we're looking at. But with this weekly review, we're just going to do a quick slide by through each one and see what the review was for last week and what we were looking at and what we can look for, right? And so let's get into it. So right here, guys, we are looking at Bitcoin. And if you guys remember about last week and 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I was talking about Bitcoin having that $10,000 support level, right? And actually, I'm gonna get a YouTube video on this, but I had always talked about that 10,000 support level on Bitcoin, right? So now here we are, $10,000 support on Bitcoin. And it took about 3 weeks since we called it for this to actually happen, right? And now we're here. So what can we expect, guys? We can expect exactly what we wanted, right? We can expect this to hold that support and for Bitcoin to bounce, right? Now this is key, guys. From this level, guys, we can see Bitcoin start reaching new all-time highs. And not so fast, but preferably, we can expect Bitcoin to reach $14,000, right? Around $13,000 if Bitcoin can hold off the support and bounce right here and continue to go up, right? But this is what we planned. This is what we've been looking for. So catch me on that week of 9/7 trade video for Bitcoin, and we'll go into a lot more detail about Bitcoin and what we can look for setups. We'll go down to the daily, to the 4 hour, But let's move on, guys. Bitcoin's looking good. We're at that 10,000 support level. We've been calling for 3 weeks now, and let's move on. Let's see what we got on GBBJPY, right? So on GBBJPY, guys, as you guys can see, for the last 2 weeks, we've been in the downtrend since 2008, guys, right? We've been actually since 2007. We've been downtrending since 2007. So for GBBJPY, guys, it's only right to expect that this market will keep going down, right? We've been going down since 2007, and we have not seen a pullback yet. And we're still very much under this resistance downtrend, right? We're still under it, meaning that sellers are still in control. So that's what we can expect, guys. We can expect this to keep going down. But don't get me wrong, guys. We could see an up move to the last previous swing high around 150, 155, maybe even 160. Who knows, guys? But right now, we're extremely bearish, and we are coming to a little resistance point. And even if I go down into the weekly, guys, you guys can see that we have a wick right here, right? And this wick is more than 50% of the buyer's candle. So this indicates that sellers were extremely strong at this level, and we are actually at a key resistance mark right here. So we can very much expect selling to happen on GBBJPY, and we'll go into more details in the week of 9/7 videos. Now let's move on, guys. We're gonna move on to gold, right? If you guys remember about last week, I said gold was gonna go up, and actually, this week, guys, gold fake went up and actually went back down. So basically, what happened was last week we were looking for the buy on gold because the previous week, 2 weeks ago, we were holding support, right? So this past week we're looking for gold to continue that support and actually see a strong move to that 2,000 area. Now, if you guys remember that last week video, I did say gold has major resistance around 2,000 area, right? I did tell you guys watch out for 2,000 area on gold. Sellers will be coming in, and guess what, guys? This week, right? This past week, that we're doing the review on, gold actually went up to 1990 and got rejected, right? So this is exactly what I was looking for, right around that 2,000 mark. Sellers came in hot, right? And now we're just hanging around that pivot support, right? We're still hanging around support. And what I see for the next couple of weeks, guys, is I think gold can dip down to the 1800s again, right? I think gold can dip down to 1800s and do another little fake, right? Do another little play move. I think gold can dip down to 1800s, maybe 1880, right? 1870, and then actually bounce back up. And now we can see a full spark on gold to maybe new all-time highs. It's going to be tough to tell because right now we're coming around a time where gold seems to be dying down, right? Where gold, this is the cycle where gold actually starts, where sellers actually start taking control and gold actually decreases in price, right? Around the winter time. And then around spring, summer, gold actually starts going up again, right? So right now we're heading towards the fall, right? It's September right now and we're heading towards the winter. So I do expect gold to be going down, around in a month or two. I do expect gold to be, coming down a lot heavier. But for right now, guys, we're holding support. And I do still think gold has a bullish play, at least one more bullish leg in it, right? At least one more bullish leg. So we're gonna have to see within the next couple of weeks about gold. We hit right around that 2,000 area, like I said, 1990 this week. Gold rejected, sold off, just like we called in the weekly video. This is why you guys got to tune in, right? If you guys tune in every week, you guys will notice and see what I'm calling is and see that prices are actually hitting. And you can just catch a perspective, and it can help you take better trades. It can help you form a plan, and it can help you be ready for the next weeks and the weeks to come, right? So let's move on, and we'll get more detail on that within the 9/7 weekly videos. And we're gonna move on to the XPX for the weekly review. So I actually love the XPX, right? The SPX, the NASDAQ, all the entire stock market. It did exactly what we had planned for 2 weeks, guys. 2 to 3 weeks we had planned this move, right? So basically, if you guys tune into the last 2 weekly videos, you guys would know that I had called SPX 500 to dip down to either this 3,400 mark or the 3,250, right? These were two key support areas. As you guys can see, I had it drawn up. I did not change the chart. Within the new 9/7 weekly videos, you guys know that I reset the charts and I remark them up, right? But as you guys can see, this is from the previous weeks, and we actually hit these markers. We hit these key zones, right? So we were actually up here at the beginning of the week, right? We opened up here around 3,500. We kind of went up to around 3,600. And then right from 3,600, guys, we plummeted right down to 3,400. And we even went lower than that to around 3,550, 3,350. So this was, once I seen this, guys, I was very excited because you guys know I was waiting 2 to 3 weeks for this move to happen, and it happened this week. So this was very key. And actually, for the next coming weeks, guys, we could expect a pivot to happen, right? Every time the stock market dips, it always buys back up, right? And this is a key support area, guys. So for the next couple of weeks, we could expect SPX to see a nice bounce back and go right back to all-time high territories. Especially suggesting the Dow Jones hasn't hit the all-time high yet. I don't do videos on Dow Jones, guys, just because it is a lot of margins to trade. And starting out, guys, I want to get you guys started on what we can trade now and what we can build off now, and then we'll get into higher margin trades in the future. But for right now, guys, US 30 has not made all-time highs yet, but the SPX 500 and the NASDAQ made all-time highs. So as you can expect, guys, US 30 is going to follow, and US 30 should make all-time highs. Considering US 30 makes all-time highs, guys, we will form a support around this area, guys, and we will see that pivot, and we will see within the next couple of weeks that pivot up, and we will see support, and we will see a new all-time high. So We're looking great on SPX 500. We waited about 2-3 weeks for this move to happen, and let's move on to see what else we got for the weekly review. So here, guys, we are at USD Now, guys, on USD for the last 2 to 3 weeks, we have been expecting a pullback. Now, as you guys can see, if we count these candles right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For 10 weeks, guys, this is more than 2 months, right? For 10 weeks, we've been going straight down, right? And even longer than 10 weeks, guys, if we count these candles, right, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, we've actually been going in a nice downtrend for 16 weeks, guys. And then if you count these weeks, guys, we've been going straight down from all-time highs for actually 20 weeks, guys. 20 weeks. This is about 5-6 months. For about a half a year now, guys, we've actually been going down in USD CAD since all-time highs, right? And we're actually at a support area where we expect a pullback and we expect a bounce, right? We are very much extended on the weekly. We're 10 weeks straight down, guys. So we are overextended and we can expect a pullback at least to the resistance area right around 1.34, right? And you guys can catch me on the entry section and also in the 9/7 weekly videos, and we'll go into great more details about the setup for USD CAD. But for the next coming week, guys, my bias is still the same. We can expect a pullback. We have not breaking below the support level right here, which is indicated at this yellow line. So we can expect a pullback anywhere between this week, next couple weeks, guys. Expect a pullback in USD CAD, and whenever that does happen, whenever we do get a nice setup for that pullback, right? Whether it be a W, whether it be some wicks, whether it be a buy setup, guys, we will take it, right? We will take it. So let's move on to US oil, guys, on that weekly review. Now, on US oil, guys, you guys see on the monthly time frame, we are in a downtrend, and we've been downtrending since about 2013, guys. 2013, we've been downtrending. So that's been about 7 years, coming on 8 years now. So we're gonna have to see how this is gonna happen. I actually, guys, I do think this bear market that we're in right now on U.S. oil will stick and it will hold, considering COVID and considering the long-term effects that it will happen in the economy. Not a lot of people are flying, right? There's still certain countries that are prohibiting tourists from visiting, so that means that those people aren't taking flights. So overall, guys, oil's taking a hit, right? Airplanes use oil, cars use oil. A lot of stuff use oils, guys, and it is taking a hit. And especially with the economy growing, with technology advancing, and the production of electronic cars and electronic vehicles, guys, you can expect oil to keep dropping, guys. Expect oil to keep dropping. New technologies taking over, and that's my bias on oil, guys. So for the next couple months, guys, next couple years, I do expect oil to keep going down no matter what, guys. We've been in a bear market since 2013, and I expect it to keep holding for at least another couple years. COVID just hit, and the long-term effects still yet we've been able to see, guys. COVID's only happened for a couple months now, right? It still hasn't been a year yet. It still hasn't been 2 years. So we still have yet to see what really the long-term effects of that COVID was. We still don't know if we're going to get a COVID part 2. So we don't know what's going on with the world right now. A lot of crazy stuff is going on with the world. Protests are happening everywhere. People are getting shot. People are getting killed, right? They're supposedly coming out with COVID vaccines in November. There's going to be a new president. Guys, the energy on planet Earth right now is through the roof, guys. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of tension being built right now, and I can say, guys, the world is the world is changing, right? The world is changing, and we can expect a lot of great changes and a lot of big things to happen from now in the future. So this is going to be great. I think oil is a big market, and we can make some money off oil, guys. Let's sell this market to the floor. Let's watch the technology, the electric companies go through the roof, because overall, guys, if you guys are predicting into the long-term future, that's what's going to happen, guys. Electronic technology is going to take over, and U.S. oil is just going to plummet, guys. That's just the life we're going in right now. Bitcoin's probably going to make all-time highs. Gold's probably going to keep going up. The U.S. dollar is going to fall. Guys, this is the reality we're living in right now, right? So right now, guys, it's a crazy time to be alive. So let's move on, and we're going to see what else we're looking at. So right here for the weekly review of Chef JPY, guys, we've been consolidating for about 4 years now, coming on 5 years, right? And I can't wait to get into a nice detailed 9/7 weekly video on Chef JPY. Because right here we have a consolidation, and as you guys know, consolidations form breakouts, right? So either way, guys, we know that Chef JPY is going to break out, right? Whether it breaks out to the upside or the downside, it's our job as a trader to find out. So you guys can definitely catch me on that 9/7 weekly videos. We'll go into great detail about where we can expect this market to go, up or down, and when we can make money, right? Because the game is right. We know stuff is gonna happen, right? But the game and the key is to know when, right? It's all about patience, guys. Trading is all about patience. You always want to get in at the right time. Just because you know it's gonna go up doesn't mean it's going to go up today, right? And that could cost you a lot of money, guys. That can cost you your whole account. So that's why it's great to stay patient. I always tell this, people want to get into the market, Guys, market isn't going nowhere, guys. Market's going to be here for years, but when you're dead, the market will still be here, guys. So don't be crazy to get in a trade right now. Market's not going nowhere, and we'll still be able to make money any single day of any given week. So don't worry, guys. Chef JPY has been consolidating for 4 fucking years. Guys, we are new to these markets, guys. Markets has been around for since before I was born. So don't think you can just hop in a trade and make some quick money. Be patient, slow down, right? Market's not going anywhere. You haven't lived long enough to even see this fucking market, right? So we really don't know everything about the market because we haven't even lived long enough to see the whole entire market. So calm down, guys, be patient, and let's chillax, guys. Let's take our plan, let's form a plan. Planning and patience is the most key thing in trading, guys. And that's how you guys want to stay consistent. You guys want to have patience, and you guys want to form your plans. So now we are going to go into great detail in the weekly videos, and now we're going to move on to EURUSD, and we're actually going to see the weekly review that we've had. So if you guys know for EURUSD for the last week, guys, I was expecting EURUSD to make a pullback to the downside, right? If you guys see, we've actually been going up for about 3 months now, guys. We've been going straight up on EURUSD for about 3 months. So we are a bit extended, right? We're a bit extended in EURUSD, and that's on the weekly and the monthly time frame, right? I do expect a pullback on the weekly and the monthly time frame. So that doesn't mean we can get a pullback this week, right? That doesn't mean we can get a pullback next week, but we can expect a pullback within the next couple weeks and the next couple months, right? If you guys are looking at my screen on the daily, right, it looks like in the current price action, we have wicks and we have a form support, right? And it looks like EURUSD actually wants to make an up move for the next couple weeks to come. So it looks like EURUSD wants to keep running up, and we're gonna have to give it a little bit more time if we want to see that pullback, right? So we could make money on the buy in EURUSD. The buyers are very, very strong. But just remember, guys, keep it in the back of your head that we are expecting a pullback and we are extended. So I don't think it would be too smart to keep buying EURUSD because people already made money buying, right? If people made money buying 3 months ago on EURUSD, why are you going to buy it right now, right? Be a little bit more patient. Wait for it to make a little dip and then buy it. Don't buy it when people are already taking their money out. People are already taking their money out. People already made their money, and now you're looking to buy it. It's just stupid, guys. Be more patient, and don't look to buy when people are getting out, right? It's just stupid, right? Don't do that, guys. Be smart, be patient, and that's how we win in trading. Now we're gonna move on to the next. Chart, which is NZDCHF on the weekly review. Now, guys, we've been in a channel on NZDCHF for 4 years as well. So this is another 4-year thing, right? As you guys can see, markets can stay in tight ranges for a very, very long time, whether it be 3 years, 5 years, 3 months. Markets don't need to go anywhere, guys. That's why I say be patient, guys. Markets can stay in the same price area for years, right? So as you guys can see on NZDCHF, we've been in a downwards channel for 4 years. Now, what do we expect, guys, with channels? If you guys want to take this down, right, what do I say? Channels always break, right? So we can expect this channel to break. Now, our job as a trader is to figure out, is this channel going to break upwards or is this channel going to break downwards, right? So as you guys can see, we have a couple scenarios on my screen of what could happen. The market could go up, hit a resistance, start to come back down, or we can break down in the channel, or we can break up in the channel, right? There's a couple different possibilities that could happen, and if you guys catch me on that 9/7 weekly video on NZDCHF, I will go into the smaller time frame, and I will be able to give you guys perspective of what we can expect, right, on the smaller scale, what we can expect for the next week, and what we can expect for the next couple of days, right? We want to see what's going to happen within the next couple of days and the next week, right? So catch me on the weekly detailed video of NZDCHF. We will be going over that. For the last weekly review chart that we're looking at, guys, this is CADCHF. Now, if you guys seen this, right, this is funny, right, because these are both Swiss pairs, right? NZDCHF is in a downward channel, but CADCHF, guys, is in an upward channel. So we have two channels here, guys. Channels always break, and it's our job as a trader to figure out which way a channel is going to break, right? Now, if you guys remember me talking about CADCHF last week, I did say CADCHF is looking very, very weak, right? And it broke out to the downside, right? In the monthly time frame, guys, CADCHF broke out, and within the next couple months, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, we can expect this to go down, right? We can expect this to go down. But within the daily, guys, and within the next couple weeks, what do we have, guys? Within the daily, the next couple weeks, guys, we have a possible up move, right? We have another up move coming, right? As you guys can see, last week, right, we went up a lot, right? We didn't actually go up a lot, but we did come up, right? And we could keep coming up within the next week just because of the momentum and the support that we're forming. So this is what could happen within the next couple of days, the next couple of weeks. We could see a minor up move, but don't expect anything too crazy, guys, because that monthly time frame has all the bias, right? It has all the power, right? It's on the bigger time frame, so it has more strength. So on the monthly time frame, we're still bearish, but on the daily time frame, we have a little bit of a support forming. So within the next couple of days, expect a little bit of a buy here and there. But in the overall picture, guys, within the month, guys, expect this to keep going down and we can make money shorting. Once we get that reversal and once we get confirmations that this thing is turning and pivoting and going straight to the downside, we will be full on this move, guys. I'm very, very strong on CADCHF going very, very bearish and making all-time lows. So please catch me on the 9/7 weekly videos. We'll go into great detail about that. Stay tuned every week, and we'll go over all these charts every week. And actually, within the next couple weeks, guys, we're going to be doing more than 10 videos a week. We're going to be getting out 15 videos a week. We're going to be getting out 20 weekly videos, right? So we're going to be upping the content. There's going to be opportunities everywhere, wherever you want. There'll be an opportunity on Forex, opportunity on metals, opportunity on cryptocurrency, wherever you want, guys. Commodities, right? Whatever you want, there's going to be opportunities. That's why I'm bringing out all these videos for you. So catch me in the weekly 9/7 videos, and we'll go over the great detail about these weekly trades we have coming up.